Today I'm taking a look at the Olight Warrior Nano. It's essentially a mini version of the Warrior Mini 3. Comes with the magnetic charging cable, got the L-shape adapter, and the torch itself, so you can hook that up. It's got the magnetic tail cap there, and magnetic charging. So I can hook that up for charging. So this is the torch. It's got nice aggressive knurling, really grippy. Got a metal button instead of rubber, so that should last a bit longer, and it's got a battery status indicator. So green, it's going good. It's like green, orange, and red blinking of the options there. So there's the cool white emitter. It's a TIR optic. It doesn't have any glass in front of it to protect it, so yeah, be careful. You might not want to scratch the optic. And yeah, there's the pocket clip, reversible. Can kind of deep carry. It's fairly deep. And yeah, it's got a new design compared to the Warrior Mini 2. It's a much thinner. So rip that off. I prefer not to use the pocket clips myself. I just, yeah. And it's nice how this is a bit thinner, so it's not a big chunk of metal that's missing when it's not in use, or the pocket clip's not in use. So we can control this using the side switch, like hold for moonlight, and then hold to go between low, medium, high, double click for turbo, and to access half turbo, just like fully click. So it's like hard pressing to get access to half turbo, and there's like all these different types of shortcuts that you can use. So to try and make it go directly to turbo instead of half turbo, I can connect this up, hold it, wait till it locks out, and then unlock it. And then now it's directly to turbo. There's also holding the fully press gives you turbo now, but I can change that to strobe. So strobe warning, press the side switch, and now fully pressing will go to strobe. I'll change that back. Cool, set it back to turbo. They got momentary, or if you quickly press it, just goes to medium. Yeah, so a whole bunch of features packed into this little thing with the side switch and tail switch. I really like these tactical designs, and it's in a nice compact size. So I'll take this out, do some beam shots and some runtime tests, and yeah, let's check it out. The beam produced has a color temperature between 6400 and 7300 Kelvin. The decry is around 70. There's a hint of green on low, and it's pure white on turbo. The light output was very close to what Olight claimed. It's pretty impressive runtimes. I like the stable and regulated output there. I used my DIY lumen tube to measure it. Here's a bit of a side-by-side comparison between the Warrior Nano, the Warrior Mini 2, and the Baton 3 Pro Max. Warrior Mini 2 with the 18650, and the Baton 3 Pro Max with the 21700. So that's the three batteries. They're all quite different sizes. But what I found really cool is you can take like the 18650. Don't mess around like this, but yeah, I'll show you. You can plug this in, turn it on, and it works. So yeah, not only that, it's got the same diameter, so I could take this, plug the head of the Nano on the Warrior Mini 2, and that works, which is cool. Sort of, yeah, Legoing them together and mixing match. I do like how there's no proximity sensor in the Nano. I realize that, yeah, some people might have burnt their pockets or something with some of the previous Warrior series without the proximity sensors, but yeah, I like how there's no proximity sensor with that. It's, yeah, nice and simple. Don't have to mess around with the proximity sensor. And yeah, I really love the tactical style of torches. You can check out some more videos if you want to see how this 21700 is made. I went to the Olight factory and some of the suppliers and saw their battery supplier make these, which is really, really cool. So yeah, check that out. To check whether or not the Olight Warrior Nano has low voltage protection, I've got the head of the torch connected to this bench power supply. So it's providing 4.2 volts. The head is connected to the supply, and it's also connected to this tube with the tail switch. I've got a side switch and a tail switch, and I've got a digital multimeter to measure the current too. So let's turn it on and see what happens. I've got that green status indicator. Turn the voltage down a bit and see what happens with the status indicator. So it's orange now. It's gone to red. Red flashing. So the light's still on, still some current coming through. And at, yeah, 2.63 volts, it switched off. Cool, so it does have low voltage protection, which is great for the battery. Overall, the Olight Warrior Nano is such a nice little tactical torch. It's really pocket-sized here, and you could use it for EDC. I love how they've changed the button so that it's not rubber, it's a metal cover, so you get more durability there. And I really like the tactical type switches with the like dual action. You can sort of momentarily press or fully press and hard. It's, yeah, nice how there's different modes. And you've got that cool white emitter, so if cool white's not your thing, maybe consider a different torch instead from Olight. And yeah, it's got an optic with no glass protector, so be careful there. If you put that in your pocket with keys, you might scratch the optic. So just be a bit careful there. That's, yeah, nice and grippy, pretty big pocket clip, and yeah, you could chuck that on your hat if you wanted to. I'm not one to wear a hat with a torch attached, but this is probably the better option than, like, say, a Warrior Mini 2 in copper, which is going to be really heavy and sag down. So yeah, you could use it for that. It's, yeah, really unexpected release this year. I'm, yeah, really thankful that Olight Australia sent this through for review. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to test this. Yeah, pretty happy with the test results overall. They're fairly close to what Olight, well, my results are fairly close to Olight's one, although the turbo was a little bit lower than expected by like a small percentage, which could be due to the accuracy of my DIY lumen tube. So yeah, if you'd like to see more reviews like this, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want to check out the sale below, there's a link in the description, and you can, yeah, get this on special at the moment from Olight Australia. So thank you.